prosecution is alleging that it was his inner circle that enabled him to be able to engage in these acts, but also hide these acts from the public and for it to go on for so long.
At least 3 alleged victims of Diddy are expected to testify, including Cassie, and the woman prosecutors are referring to as Jane. During opening arguments, prosecutors alleged that Diddy forced the women to participate in so-called freak-offs and instructed Cassie and Jane how to look, to dress in lingerie, wear tall platform high heels, and have manicured white nails. Diddy's defense arguing the sexual relationships were consensual and not coerced, saying the rapper lived a swinger's lifestyle.
The defense wants to say that these women are all adults. They're all consenting and willing participants in these freak-offs.
Defense attorney Tinny Garrigo saying in her opening statement, that may not be what you like to do in your bedroom, but you're not here to judge him for his sexual preferences. She later added, being a willing participant in your own sex life is not sex trafficking. That disturbing video was also part of the defense's opening arguments, plainly saying it was an instance of domestic violence. Garrigo saying, domestic violence is not sex trafficking. Had he been charged with domestic violence, had he been charged with assault, we would not be here right now.
The defense said that Sean Combs may be a lot of things. He may have committed domestic violence, but those aren't the crimes the defense said that he's charged with. So in effect, the argument is he's a criminal, just not the kind of criminal they say he is.
The first testimony in the trial taking jurors to Los Angeles, March 2016, the hotel where that surveillance video was taken. The first witness, an LAPD officer who worked security at the hotel, he says he responded to a call for a woman in distress on the 6th floor.
When he got to the floor, he noticed that there was glass on the floor, that the vase and the flowers were broken.
The security guard described going back to Diddy's hotel room and standing in the doorway while Ventura grabbed her things. Inside, another man sitting at the corner of the bed.
So from the very start, the first witness brings the jury into that hallway where he said Sean Combs looked at him with a devilish stare and Cassie Ventura had a purple eye.
Sean Combs tried to offer him money, to give him money to make this go away. And he said he wouldn't accept the money.
Hey,
The
Shatika.
second witness to take the stand,
How y'all
Diddy
doing?
Phillips,
Push that like
a
button.
man who said he was paid to have sex with Cassie on multiple occasions at several high-end New York City hotels while Diddy watched. The witness said he was paid between $700 and $6,000 each time.
So Mr. Phillip agreed to go to the Gramercy Hotel to do a performance for a bachelorette party. At least that's what he thought. But when he got to the hotel, to the room, that Cassie opened up the door. He did not know that was
Cassie opened up the door.
She told him, well, it's my birthday and my husband wants to do something special, so can you give me a massage?
How do you make Oreo
Bible, and then we
duplexes?
can just take it from there and see where it leads.
Diddy allegedly in the corner masturbating, wearing a bandana over his face.
He did what?
During these meetups, he says Diddy would often give directions.
This is how you make
Tell him to
Oreo
step off and back up because
duplex.
he was going to get some.
Sean Combs' children, his mother, came to court to support him, but when the testimony became graphic, his daughters stood up and walked out. When they came back in at one point, the testimony got more graphic about ejaculation, about urination. That was too much. They turned and walked out again.
Philip also described witnessing Diddy drag and hit Cassie. When asked by prosecutors why he didn't intervene, he testified, my thoughts was that this was someone with unlimited power. Chances that even if I did go to the police, that I might still end up losing my life. Cassie, who's now 8 months pregnant, is expected to take the stand tomorrow.
Cassie's the case. Cassie Ventura, who has not spoken about this publicly except in a civil lawsuit, is taking the witness stand as a star witness.
Her husband and father of her children spotted in court today. If convicted, Combs could face life in prison.
How y'all doing? You gotta have some regular dark chocolate Oreos,
recently been injured
and some
in a car
white
accident that wasn't
Oreos.
your fault, I've got
And
one
you mix
question for
them.
you. Do you know how to get the
Break 'em
maximum
off.
compensation that you deserve in the shortest time possible without jumping through countless hoops, chasing down firm after firm, or paying crazy attorney fees? I'm about to show you how I got this $50,000 check that I'm about to deposit into my bank
The
account
best
for an accident I was involved
Oreo
in just 5
duplexes
months
in the
ago.
world.
The same accident that the insurance company offered me $5,000 for. And how I did it without settling for less, jumping through hoops, or contacting firm after firm pleading my case. And I'm going to show you in real time how you can do it too, in 30 seconds or less. Ready?
They don't sell these
Okay,
or make
so
these.
there's this app called the Case Connect Compensation Calculator. It's a little known tool that's apparently 100% free. It's pretty crazy. It lets you know if your case qualifies for a big check and what that check can look like. Here, let me show you the site. All I do is come to this page, then I answered 4 questions to see if my accident qualifies. Don't worry, these questions don't ask you for super...
Good evening, I'm Eva Pilgrim. Thanks for streaming with us. It's day 2 of testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial, and the prosecution's star witness is ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura taking the stand. The disturbing video of Diddy and Cassie in an LA hotel hallway, one of the sparks that really ignited this case.
So what is Puff Daddy really on trial for right now?
Coming face to face with Diddy.
They didn't bring up none of the murders.
Detail about what they say is the darker side of the rap mogul over the span of their 10-year relationship. Cassie
Okay, so what you do is
young and initially
you split the Oreos like that, right?
Fulfilling his sexual desires.
You take the cookie that don't have no cream on it and put it on the cookie that do got cream on it. And it creates a perfect Oreo duplex.
Violent and abusive, bashing and stomping her head at times. In the courtroom, hearing the explicit details of these sexual escapades, Combs' mother and children back for a second day in a row. Prosecutors argue Combs used power and fame to lead a criminal enterprise for 2 decades to allegedly abuse, threaten, and force women into drug-fueled sex marathons that lasted for days. He strongly denies all of these allegations. If convicted, Combs could face life in prison, a stark contrast to the life of luxury he's known for. He is pleaded not guilty to all charges. We'll take you inside the courtroom in just a moment for the emotional testimony, and we'll also take a closer look at Cassie Ventura, the singer, and now star witness on the stand.
For the federal government.
He was inside the courtroom for all
the star witness for the federal government. Push that like button.
This is the first time that Cassie Ventura and her ex Sean Combs
have you ever had Oreo duplexes?
Since 2018.
Oreo duplexes.
What was that moment like?
Delicious. They black and white.
Walked into the room, Sean Combs appeared to look at her, but
they good.
Eva,
this is when we
not seem to
when
look
we truly
at him. And during her testimony, I'm not sure she really made eye contact with Sean Combs. She turned occasionally to her husband, Alex Fine, who was seated in the courtroom. She had other members of her family, her attorney there in support, but she recounted such graphic detail, too graphic for us to discuss here now, in such soft-spoken, matter-of-fact tones, describing degrading sexual activity that she said Sean Combs forced her into.
No, she wasn't forced into nothing.
And as she called herself naive, too naive, she said, to really understand what was going on or understand the power dynamics in the relationship. Because she said, if it turned him on, that's what they did. Her preferences weren't at all considered. And she said she was passed around and objectified by men, and with other men she didn't want to be having sex with, on Sean Combs' whim, describing how...
So how many men did she have sex with? And this guy that done ran up in a raw dog and put a baby in her now?
Insane. She said it was humiliating.
What's going on?
Disgusting.
She started having sex with different men.
That she didn't have a whole lot of sexual experience before she met Diddy. She was only 19 when she met them. There's a nearly 2 decades age difference.
She was fucking before she met Diddy.
Talk more about that power dynamic and how their relationship changed over time.
Well, she was 19 and a young singer, and Combs signed her to a 10-album deal with Bad Boy Records, so a long-term deal, and she said, Eva, that she only made 1 album. Otherwise, the freak-offs took up so much of her time that it stifled her music career, but it controlled her financially, she said. So she felt like her livelihood, her career, her life really depended on Sean Combs and keeping him happy. Otherwise, she said she feared what might happen. Now, interestingly, she talked a lot about not wanting him to break up with her. Now, whether that was because she thought he might get violent or because she would lose some of the life that she had acquired, she didn't really say. But we know that the defense is expected to argue that, sure, Sean Combs and Cassie had a toxic, violent relationship, but the defense has called her a strong, adult woman who made a voluntary choice.
Aaron, you were in that courtroom. These details were a lot. What was the jury's reaction hearing her testimony?
It's really hard to read the jury. Most of them are pretty stone-faced. There was one woman who did seem to be following along. She would occasionally smirk at the mention of baby oil or lubricant, which was used so frequently that,
oh my God,
as Ventura described it, the hotel rooms where these
oh my
freakouts
God.
occurred were left in complete
I heard
disarray.
the police.
There was candle wax and oil everywhere. But most of the jurors sat stone-faced, listening to what amounts to the humiliating recollection of a decade's worth of a woman's sex life.
Aaron, what can we expect to see in court tomorrow?
More of the same. Cassie Ventura ended her testimony today, taking jurors to a moment they've already seen video of, what happened in the Los Angeles hotel in March of 2016. The jury had already seen the video, but they saw it again with Cassie narrating and saying, "That's me," pointing to herself on video and telling the jury
that video is not what he locked
first
up
and
for.
only time. She tried to escape a freak-off before Sean Combs declared it over. She said she got hit by Combs, she had a black eye, and she wanted to leave, but when she tried to, as the jury saw in video, he dragged her back.
Aaron Kotowski, board
That
chair
is
of the
not
courthouse.
true.
Aaron, thank you so much. And let's break all of this testimony down and what it means for this case. With ABC News legal contributor and trial attorney Brian Buckmeyer, you were also in the courtroom. This testimony, I mean, the details of this testimony, from a legal standpoint, what stood out to you?
So from a legal standpoint, there are a few quotes I want to look at that I think kind of run the gambit of what we're talking about here. We have Cassie Ventura here, and some of her quotes saying here, after the freak off, the room was pretty bad off. The candle wax, all of this. And then she described it having a pungent smell. And she brought us into those rooms in a way that made us think no one wants to be in there. The only way you can be in there is to be compelled. I think that fed into the government's argument of coercion. But we also heard something that I think the defense is going to jump on, where she talked about that she was insanely jealous. And we remember from Teddy Garagos, she said that this case was about love, infidelity, jealousy, and money. And so I think something like this, Sean Combs professing to be a man of many women, and Cassie potentially being jealous and maybe starting some of those fights or participating in the fight, that's something the defense is going to jump on. And then, of course, this, saying that she's super young and naive, people pleaser, getting her personality. I think her testimony really drove home the idea that this was a horrible interaction, that it was a toxic relationship, as Aaron is quoting the defense.
They already know.
But also, I think there's something that both
How you
sides
doing,
were
Miss
able to
D-Lo?
use from her testimony, that she was trafficked, as the government is arguing.
They
but
saying
also
she
that
was
this could
trafficked.
be a domestic violence case
How?
where,
Man, they just
the
fucking with this
defense
man's
was
life,
able to argue
money,
not
time.
these crimes,
They ain't got
other crimes,
nothing on this
maybe
man.
not guilty of trafficking and racketeering.
Unless they come out the back witness stand with a secret witness, and out of the back room comes Robert R. Kelly. Robert R. Kelly is the only one that can get Puff Daddy convicted. Now, if they got a secret witness like Robert R. Kelly, Puff Daddy done. His ass done for life. But ain't none of the real allegations of allegations coming to light right now. And it's sad, because it's so sad. Because he ain't being charged with none of those murders. He ain't being charged with none of those rapes. What happened to the guy that said that he woke up and Puff Daddy was sitting in front of him smoking a cigar, and he looked over and Cassie was bent over, her ass cheeks out, and he looked back and his ass cheeks was out, and he looked at him and said, Puff Daddy said, "Yeah, I just did you the same way I did her." What happened to that nigga? Like, I'm trying to figure out What happened to the rape allegations? What happened to the murder? What happened to the one when the dude got killed in the bathroom in the LA hotel and they cleaned up the murder? Ain't nobody talking about none of the real stuff. They just talking about baby oil being squeezed on everybody. You know what I'm talking about?
At the very beginning of the day, we heard from a male escort that testified that he saw Combs attack Cassie. What stood out to you about his
This ain't got nothing to do with the charges.
Xander Donaldson was a defense attorney who continued the cross-examination, and what stood out to me is I think there's still kind of...
If we knew this was what they had on Puff Daddy, we'd all been outside of the damn courthouse in front of the federal building and talking about free Puff Daddy, free Puff Daddy. Man, Puff Daddy finna get all his money back. If Donald Trump don't step in right now and get that man released, because that's one of Donald Trump's friends, y'all know that, right? Puff Daddy is a black Republican, and we fighting for that brother on the sideline. We ain't saying nothing out loud, but we fighting for him. We rooting. We know he finna get off that shit. He gonna be the second nigga to be he gonna be the first nigga to be the RICO charge. Young Thug almost beat one, but his dumb ass settled for probation. Dumb ass. Now his ass violated, and his ass going to prison for violation of probation term. Like you should have never settled. They got your ass. They got your dumb ass. I would have told him, man, I'm paying an ass. I done already sat here for a whole year and a half. Y'all talked all this bullshit. Y'all ain't proved nothing yet. I am not settling. I am not pleading guilty to shit. I'm an innocent black man. Fuck y'all. And they railroad them niggas, all them young men, into the system to shut their ass up. They shut their ass up quick. How y'all doing? Push that like button. If you don't like a real nigga, I understand. Y'all ain't no real niggas. So you wouldn't like a real nigga when you see a real nigga. You the fake nigga acting like you wish you was a real nigga. I understand. There's a lot of fake ass niggas.
And two, to have the courage to come forward and actually just...
So when we get talking about what is he really being charged for? Cause just sprinkling motherfuckers on with baby oil and sitting in the corner jacking off. Do you know how many women, how many couples paid me to have sex with the wife and the husband sat in the corner and watched? A lot of men do that shit when they start going to dysfunctional functile disease. When they start having that dysfunctional functile disease, a lot of men do that shit. They don't want to lose their woman, so they let their woman, they go to the bar, they find a nice young man sitting at the bar, and they tell him straight up, listen, man, I want to pay you to come to my house and fuck my old lady, and I'm going to sit in the corner and watch. No problem. No problem. Matter of fact, I'm going to a bar tonight that does the same shit, and I'm playing. I'll be sitting at the bar praying somebody come tap me on the shoulder. Like, am I the only one? Like, for real. But this is a thing for couples, like, for women, for men, for even, like, couples that want to spice their relationship up. They do this shit. They find handsome young black men like me sitting at the bar. And the wife will walk up and she'll be like, listen, I just got a deal for you. I want you to fuck me. But I want to be honest, my husband is going to be sitting in the corner watching. And I wouldn't care. Hell no. As long as y'all got my money up front and I get to come in there with my pistol, because if your husband stand up, we're going to have a problem. Like, as long as he's staying in the chair way over there and he jacking off, and as long as the cum don't make it way over here and land on my leg or nothing, we all right. But for the most part, I'm going to be having sex with you with my pistol. But I ain't going to lie, you ain't going to get the best performance out of me when I know somebody watching. Like, it's different if that was my camera in the corner. I'd be showing out in front of the camera. But because that's your husband and I really don't want to do you like I really do all the other white girls. Like, I like to punish white girls. I like to bend them over, stretch them, choke them out. And, you know, a lot of the white men don't like for you to, you know, don't treat their women rough. But even though the white girl really want it rough, they don't want you to do that. So they be standing in the corner kind of disrupting the performance. So I really don't give them my all. I be praying that I last long. Like, Lord, please don't make me bust. I need to last at least 30 minutes so I can take this $1,500 and go home. Am I the only one? So you ain't never had sex and got paid to have sex, and the husband sat in the corner and you tore that ass up? Like, man, Anybody right now, if you can't do it, Mr. Snag will. I am a proven side nigga, like a professional side nigga. It's 1,500 for 15 minutes. I will come to your house. I will tear your wife up, and you can sit in the corner and watch. And I'm tatted up. I'm a big, black, handsome black man, like with the muscles. I got a 12-pack. All white people love me because they be like, Snag. I just love the way you had her head bent over and down in the front of the bed off the side with her leg like this. Be bow. I be showing out on them white folks. I be putting them in position. I flip them upside down, hold them backwards. I be rah, you know, fucking them in the throat and all that shit. Like, they love that type of shit. But the husband, sometimes the husband be like, hey, man, you getting a little too rough. I be like, hey, man, you better stay your ass in that corner. I always have, when I do it, I perform with my pistol in the bed. And I let them know, listen, I'm coming. And I got a pistol, goddamn it. So I ain't with the bullshit. I'm coming over to handle business and get the fuck up out of here. Where my money at? I ain't trying to rob nobody. I'm just trying to, you know, handle business and leave. That's all. You know what I mean? You don't know what I'm talking about? How you doing, Sapphire? How you doing? There go my girls. How you doing, Miss D-Lo? Wait a damn minute, Snag. No, I'm telling you. I told you, Miss D-Lo, I've done that multiple times in my life. Multiple. When I first got out of prison, it was something written over my forehead. I was a magnet to that shit. I got my first white girl, like, and let me tell you what happened. I met the white lady. She actually looked like Roseanne McDonald. Roseanne Barr, that's what it was. Roseanne McDonald. She looked like a Roseanne and a Barr combined together. The bitch was by like 270 pounds. Like, she had these big, like, truck driver shoulders and shit. Like, for real. She had freckles in her face. Oh, sandy, rusted ass, red hair. She was ugly. She looked like one of them old rusted ass truck drivers. But she was feminine though. She was like, hi. I'm like, I've never seen you before. What's your story? At first, when I looked at her glass, I was like, I ain't got no story. Hell, I ain't got name. I don't even know what a story, where my story started or beginning. I ain't got no story. She's like, why you so tense? I'm looking at her. She turned around and told the bartender, she said, bartender, loosen him up for me. Give me 2 shots of Patron. I didn't even know what Patron was. I was fresh out of prison. What's Patron? She said, that's a tequila. And I never forget it. The bartender said 2 shots of Patron, 2 double shots was $78. $78. She reached in her bosom and pulled out a big ass wad of money, like nothing but $100 bills. Threw the bartender $100. Keep the change, baby. And she slid me a double shot, and she had a double shot. She was like, loosen up, baby. I want to know your story. I was like, shit. Let me tell you when my story started. My story started way back in 1975. Baby girl, that bitch had a lot of money so goddamn big. I was like, hey, how you doing? Mr. Snag has a $1,500 fee for his service. Is sure to ask for travel expenses too, baby. Oh, yeah, but no, I was fresh out. This is what really how I ended up putting my business together in the first place. This was my first client, fresh out of prison. I was only out of prison for like 2 weeks. And I don't fuck around at bars and clubs and hang out around people and shit. But I was forced to go to this bar one night with one of my barber friends. He just insisted. Like, nigga, you fresh out of the pen. Nigga, you ain't had no pussy. You ain't seen no bitches. Nigga, you need to go out, nigga. You going out with me tonight, nigga. He just demanded, and this nigga took me out with him. I'm like, God damn, dog. I told you, man, I don't want to be around nobody, man. Shit. And at first, I was like that. I was like, man, I don't want to be around nobody. All I want to do is work and go home. Work and go home. I was programmed, like, you know what I mean? After serving 17 years in prison, hell, you ain't trying to make no goddamn mistakes. Making another mistake to get thrown back in prison, especially being at a bar. Because, I can get caught up in some fucked up situations. And I done been in some fuck. I actually shot myself in the ass at a bar because a nigga approached me about me dancing with his bitch. And she asked me to dance. I pulled my pistol out so fast and bow, that motherfucker went off and I shot myself in the ass. But I turned around and shot his ass too. Don't get it twisted. I ran up out that bitch licking. Goddamn. I swear to God, I've been biting pins and needles for years now. Especially after I got out of prison, because I killed that nigga. And I've been praying that my DNA ain't caught up with me. Like, you know, a lot of niggas is sweating bullets right now. But DNA, bullshit that they did when they was kids, you know, we killed a couple niggas, pissed on their ass. And now the DNA coming back. They got ways to get this DNA off niggas and shit. We sweating bullets right now. I know a whole bunch of niggas sweating bullets right now because they dumb ass pissed on the nigga after they shot him. How you doing? Push that like button. For a real nigga, I'm a real nigga of comedy. And the shit that I talk about is some real nigga shit. Like, a lot of people don't like me. I don't understand why niggas don't like me when I am an example of what not the fuck to grow up to be like, nigga. I posted a video today of my childhood youth, my youth activities, the youth activities that I used to do when I was a child. You know, now that I'm a grown ass man, I got a little wise. I tell people this shit all the time. When you get grown, nigga, you gonna wise the fuck up, or you gonna be dumb as hell for the rest of your life. You can't be stupid all your goddamn life, boy. Am I the only one that talk to himself like that? Like I really try my hardest. Snag, don't even see your comment yet. I haven't, and I ain't, and if you knew, and we got about 40 people in here right now, so if you knew, I ain't gonna acknowledge you like that unless you donate, leave a nice substantial donation to my Cash App, because I got over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I can't monetize my page for shit because of all the content that I have that don't meet the YouTube standards or community standards, and I ain't taking it down. I ain't taking shit down. That's my life. When I was homeless, when I didn't have shit, when I did have shit, when I was doing comedy, when I did my biggest shit, I got enough production or enough videos that I personally downloaded on YouTube to do about 20 movies. And it's $1 billion in them projects. If a motherfucker willing to pay me, jump into my DM, and I am willing to help you. How you doing? Push that like button. What were we talking about, Miss D-Lo? I left my train of thought. You know, my ADHD 2.0 kicked in. I forgot about everything that we was just talking about. What was I talking about? Can y'all remind me? Can y'all bring me back to reality? Y'all know people tell me. My psychiatrist used to tell me all the time, you are out of touch with reality. I'm like, bitch, you out of touch with reality. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Reality is me, bitch, and I'm real, bitch. If you can't see that shit with your own 2 eyes, bitch, you out of touch. Am I the only one? I used to have my psychiatrist crying. I swear to God, nigga, like that bitch, she just want to hear me talk. I actually fucked all my psychiatrists. That's the reason why I quit fucking with my last one, because this bitch was possessive, she was crazy, she was psycho, she wanted to sit on my dick every time I laid down and start giving her a therapy session. Like, I ended up giving her therapy session. Fuck me, snap button. Like, damn, I cannot lay down on no woman's couch and close my eyes and tell a story without their ass attacking me. And this old white lady was like 63 years old, talking about, I want to be in a relationship. Bitch, you too old to be in a relationship with me. How you know I'm too old? Bitch, them goddamn finger waves in your head. That's why I know you too old. Bitch, hell no. Like, you wear finger waves, bitch. How you doing? Sap, you have seen AJ. Who the fuck? AJ is MIA. You know, AJ went to jail for DUI. No, DUO. Driving under the other. Yeah. Fucked up, man, what happened to AJ. This past, the little holiday weekend, he went through it. AJ driving under the other. He had went to this Japanese restaurant. And, they got this little special drink that the Japanese drink. It's really like a fruit punch, but if you drink too much, it'll punch your ass and have you drunk. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, AJ mama did die. But he should be back by now. unless he ain't raised enough money to get out the bus station. He was sending cash app requests to get out the bus, talking about he needed a ticket to get back home from his mama. And it was, it was right after right after the first one. I had paid all my bills. I ain't had no money, and I told him, I was like, man, I'm gonna go to GoFundMe and start you a campaign. And how much do you need? Cause whatever you get extra, that's mine. Remember, I'm the one that created the campaign. You get what you need, I get the rest, man. I'm sure gonna write a good campaign for you. Am I the only one? Man, I did a GoFundMe campaign one time when I was homeless, and I just needed help. That's all I wanted. I was just trying to raise enough money to get my motorhome fixed, to get off the side of the road. I was stranded on the side of the road. I was actually stranded on the 60 freeway in California. Bitch, did you just hear my phone? Oh shit. Oh my God, these goddamn tacos are smelling so delicious right now. Good Lord. I got like 60 people in here. Y'all know I do this shit all the time, y'all. Y'all just, for all the people that, oh my God, I'm on burp. Launch it. Oh, no. Ooh. See, I got a Rachel Ray skillets cook set. Like, she ain't gonna let me burn shit. Like, these are stickless pans. Like, oh my God, but I thought I had. Look at this steak nigga asada that I done created. Oh my God, delicious. Yeah, I own my own barbershop. I cook my own food. I am a survivor. If y'all know anything about me, my name is Mr. Snaggerpuss, the comedian. I served 17 years in Mississippi State Penitentiary. And when I walked out after serving them 17 years in Camp 29 and Camp 32, and some of the worstest conditions of living conditions that you could ever possibly think of living in, nigga, let me tell you what I did. I took a one-way ticket to Los Angeles, California, and I hauled ass and never looked back. And I ended up looking for a job, but I couldn't find a job. And then I ended up finding a job doing stand-up comedy. If don't nobody know my story, it ain't out yet, but eventually, if I don't put it together before I die, somebody else will, and get a whole bunch of money off my life and be like, y'all never knew who this nigga was. I know y'all done seen me on TV. Y'all ain't never seen me on TV before. Oh shit. I used to be on Fox, Channel 11, all the damn time. Channel 11, prime time TV. You ain't never seen me on TV before. Yeah, I was on Cops. Yeah, police scary as car chases. For real. Like, I was on Cops. Y'all don't know who I am, huh? I need help. People don't like me because I'm really about that life. Like, people know that, like, they're like, this nigga really about that life. This nigga a gangbanger. This nigga a real ex-convict, like a convict, not an inmate. See, inmates get fucked. Inmates, they ain't never been to prison before. They been to the county jail. See, them inmates, see, I'm a convict. See, it's a big difference. Like, a convict served a long period of time, and I've been diagnosed as institutionalized in society. So, because any man that served over 10 years in prison can honestly get disability for institutionalization. Institutionalization, that's what they diagnosed. I'm institutionalization because I served 17 years in prison, and I served 11 and a half years in solitary confinement. Even though I came out, but I really didn't come out that much because I'd rather just stay in my cell because there was too much fuckery going on outside. I didn't want to get caught up in no bullshit. But y'all don't know who I am, though. Look at here. I am a black man of the struggle. I believe that we should raise a campaign up to free Larry Hoover. I feel like Larry Hoover need to be released. We shouldn't allow this man to die in prison for something that ain't got nothing to do with him. This man done served his time. They letting all these people out of prison that got locked up 50, 60 years ago. Larry Hoover been locked up for about 60 years, like 40, 45 plus 50 years. We got to get this man out of prison. Free Larry Free Larry Hoover. How you doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody like me. What's up, folks? How you doing, folks? I am a brother of the struggle. I believe in development and growth. And if you go to prison long enough, your mind will mentally develop and grow and know not to bring your ass back in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Look at this steak that I am cooking. I am a real chef. Nigga RD, nigga. Like, for real. Like, niggas don't like me. I understand why. Because I'm a real nigga. I do real nigga shit. I talk real nigga shit. I want to show y'all my Facebook page. I don't want y'all to be missing true to who I am. A lot of people be missing true. I don't know why they want to missing true me. When I be trying to help people and bless people, I ain't never did nobody wrong. But people want to do me wrong all the time. Am I the only one? Do you get mistreated all the time? Mistreated a lot? I don't know. What we wrong with these niggas? Man, this my bullshit phone. I don't like Androids. These motherfuckers be jumping around, skipping in your hand for no damn apparent or reason at all. And some more shit. I done went to Facebook. This bitch done jumped out and did some other shit. This dude got a gray Mercedes and a gray. That's funky. That is funky right there. That is real funky right there. That is real funky. He done painted both of his cars the same color. That boy selling all kind of crack cocaine. That look like Lil Boosie's son. That look like Lil Boosie. First time driving. G-body. Oh my God. This baby is driving somebody's car. This nigga was like me when I was a kid. Y'all see this shit? This kid is driving somebody's car. How y'all doing? I'm so sorry. I forgot y'all was on there. I got ADHD. And I asked Miss D-Lo 5 minutes ago, what the fuck was I talking about a while ago? I forgot everything I was talking about. Lay down, take some melatonin. You take your ass to sleep. I took my nap earlier. That's why I'm rejuvenated now. See, if you over the age of 45, you know you gotta take at least a 90-minute nap every day, or your ass ain't gonna make it past 9 o'clock. I don't know about the rest of you niggas. Like, shit. I take me a nap every damn day. Push that like button. I'm trying to find my page on Facebook, but the motherfucker won't let me show it. There it go, right there. Here it go. Look here. I posted this video. Oh my God. Look at my video. Now these niggas done took my damn video down. Where is my goddamn video? Okay. Somebody. This ain't my shit. Where my video at? Why my video ain't in here? Oh wow. Maybe might be on another one of my pages. Oh, it might be on Mr. Snagglepuss page. Why I got? Oh my God, they just Tony Baker. I don't know what page. I don't know what page I be on. This ain't my page either. But anyway, that's why I got too much shit going on. How many people follow me on this shit? Oh my God. Why I'm looking for something. Oh my God, I'm burning my. Oh my God. Okay. I smelt some shit like overcooking. Like hell no. I sit right here. Oh no. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to find something for y'all and goddamn cook this damn steak at the same time. Ain't this about a bitch? Telling you the devil's a lie. I'm trying to show y'all something and I can't even show it to you. Why? Because Because the devil's a motherfucking lie. I know damn well this is not what the fuck. That was not my video. I posted this shit. Oh, we already know Jay-Z and Rihanna and Puff Daddy done got freaky together. We already know that. I'm waiting. That might be the star witness that they gonna bring out the closet on Puff Daddy. They got some shit going on. Ain't none of these my videos. Ain't this about a bitch? Okay, so if it ain't that one. It ain't that one. It's gotta be this one. Man, I am so upset with myself, with life. I know dang on well. See, this done took me to a whole new, this Mr. Snaggerpuss Comedy Instagram page. I know damn well. And what I wanted to show y'all, the devil just told me he's a motherfucking lie. And that I can't show it to y'all because the devil's a damn lie. Oh, I'm about to burn up my corner side of it. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. There we go, right there. And I forgot I had about 60 people on this motherfucker. How you doing? Double tap the like screen if you like what y'all see. I am a black man that's cooking some tacos right now. Have you ever had tacos before? Let me show you how we make tacos in California. Cause that's where I'm at. I'm located in the Sunshine State of California, Los Angeles, not LA, but somewhere near LA. Like close to Hollywood. I'm closer to Hollywood than I am LA. Like Santa Clarita, Lancaster, Palmdale, somewhere out near. Like we closer. We actually closer to Vegas. Like we a little bit closer to Vegas too. How y'all doing? Push that like button. But I'm somewhere in Southern California, waiting on somebody to book me on a damn comedy show. Ain't that about a bitch? All the comedy shows I done booked people on. All these famous motherfuckers, they done blew up and they ain't even reaching out back to me. Hey Snag, you wanna be on one of our shows? They don't do that shit to me. I booked all them niggas on comedy shows back in the day. How y'all doing? It was something that I was talking about that really had relevance. It had real relevance because when I first came on and we was talking about it, a lot of people started engaging with me. And I asked one of my favorite fans, what was I talking about? Nigga, days, ground beef, focus, snag, focus. Okay, Miss D-Lo. The food is sizzling, Lord, laugh your ass. I am cooking for us. But, you know, you don't want grease to be in your meat anyway. So when you cooking carne asada, you kind of want it to be a little bit, see, there we go, you can see. A little of it, then like it's grilling, you can see a little of it's grilling. But when the Mexicans be cooking they shit be grilling, sizzling and grilling on a flat grill. You know what I mean? And you know I got all the luxury ingredients because the Lord blessed me with some food stamps the other day. Y'all know I'm the realest black comedian in the game. I shop with food stamps. If anybody want to sell some, let me know. I'll buy some. I'll buy them from you. You ain't gotta go nowhere else. I pay 50 cents on a dollar, bitch. And you ain't gotta go nowhere else. How you doing? 17 years old in the penitentiary. 17 years in the penitentiary, baby. Yeah, I went in when I was 11 years old. Got out when I was 30. I went to prison. I got sentenced at the age of 12. But I committed the crime at the age of 11. In 2007, Obama wrote a new law called No Child Left Behind. He really didn't write it for black kids like me. He wrote it for all the motherfucking white kids we was in there locked up with. But he wrote this law because all across America, it was a whole bunch of white children that committed heinous crimes, way worse than the crime that I committed when I was a child, than me. And they was locked up in prison for natural life, triple, quadruple life, never see daylight again. Them white folks threw their ass away. They knew them bad motherfuckers. Throw their ass away. So Obama rewrote a law that no child under the age of 12 can be sentenced to a life sentence. And at 15, that's what it was. No child under the age of 15 could be sentenced and because I was one of the ones, even though it took like 2 years for them to get to my case, you know, niggas is the last ones that they get to. But I was one of the kids that fell under that criteria, and I had to be resentenced. I was sentenced to 70 years. They gave me 30 years. That's 30 years for the robbery, 30 years for the aggravated assault, 10 years for the robbery, 30 years for the aggravated assault, 10 years for the theft, because I stole 2 64-ounce jugs of Old English 800. They gave me 5 years for each bottle that I took out them white folks stove. Yeah, that's a real story. And then, you know, and it wasn't publicized to the nation back then because this happened back in 1990 when, you know, a lot of people, no, not 1990, like 89, somewhere from there. It was back in the days, 91, 92. No, hell no. 92 Snoop Dogg was bumping in. They had Snoop Dogg. I was listening to Snoop Dogg in prison. Push that like button. 94. Did you at least get to drink one of the bottles? I drunk both of them motherfuckers. Got away with all the money, spent the money, everything. Yeah. I got away. My homeboys, the white boys that I was with, they didn't get away. They got caught the same night. And I was standing on the side of a house when they got arrested, and I heard them say this. It wasn't us that robbed the store. It was Damon. Damon did it. The little kid from California. Yeah. Like, and them white folks, because I was on vacation. I went to Mississippi to visit my great-grandparents, and I was from Compton, California. I did not know that a summer vacation would end up a life sentence in prison. I did not know. But my story, people didn't know, you know, like, how y'all doing? Push that like button. So you ain't never heard of me. You ever seen me on TV before? I told y'all I was on Cops, Police Scariest Car Chasers. Y'all thought I was lying, huh? I'm going to show y'all my episode of me being on Police Scariest Car Chasers. People be thinking I just be talking, wasting my damn voice. One day I might need my voice. I'm going to be in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. My yacht gonna be going down, and I'ma need my voice. I can't be sitting here playing with life and playing with motherfuckers that don't want shit. You know how you can see something, or you know you looked at something that you really didn't want to look at, but you looked at it anyway. Man, steak.
Inside the tacos?
Yeah. You smell the motherfucker all the way outside?
All the way outside.
Yeah, man, I got like 70 people in here. Push that like button for a real nigga.
Got me on Insta, yeah, turn them up, turn them up.
This right here could be Eddie Murphy's son.
Nah, man, that crazy.
That nigga look just like Eddie Murphy, don't he? That nigga could have been Eddie Murphy's son. Might be one of his lost children. Say, surely is. Nigga look just like Eddie, don't he? With hair on his head.
Man, if I could, I would.
gonna be, you know, every cigarette you smoke, you gonna be $20. That was a year ago.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to show him. Hold on, man. That ain't no fresh one. You want this one for that? That'll be cool.
Nah, I want a fresh one. I want a taco too, man. Hey, you gotta make the shells and shit.
Yeah, I still gotta make shells.
Did you got change for 100? You do.
Ooh,
About
hell no.
20s, so I can buy some, support my black-owned business.
I got 7 people in here.
Yeah. I can buy some candy and some salad. Get your ass cooking some dominoes.
This nigga always trying to play dominoes. Can't play dominoes.
Yeah,
Can't play a lick.
I smacked him live.
Yeah, right.
Bop, bop, bop. 3 games straight. Then he came back though.
Hey,
Then
no,
we played 6
I
games.
whooped you, you know.
No, run it. You ain't got nowhere to go. Sit
Yes,
down.
I do. You know I whooped you already.
Gotta go back to the city.
Yeah, you know I might go. I might just bust it. You gotta cook the shit, man.
Yeah, it ain't gonna take me long. I'm
Play a
popping.
game. Drink a beer.
Say what?
Yeah, my cousins. I love it. They bought him a goddamn $200,000 McLaren. Look,
A $200,000
I
McLaren.
got the video.
I know what a McLaren is now.
Look.
One of them little sports cars, huh?
Hell yeah. Look. Look at there, boy. That nigga just bought it an hour ago.
How much you pay for it? You said about 100,000.
200 something. It was 2 something.
What year is it?
2021.
2021 McLaren? That nigga selling drugs.
He got 19,000 bucks. But when you see him, he got that dude. That nigga got some shit. He traded he flipped 3 cars and bought that. He had a.
That's a
he
nice
flipped,
ass
He
car.
flipped 4 exotics to get that one. He
Okay.
sold a BMW, tricked out. He had a fucking
I thought he was selling drugs with all the goddamn.
I think he can talk about it. I don't know.
The police gonna think he's selling drugs too.
You ain't got change. You got 420s, 520s.
I got change for 100.
Okay.
Man, I'm telling you, the devil's a lie, man. I'm looking for something and I just posted it, but all my
What
shit, I
water
went to
out
my
there?
page
Got
and I
some
couldn't see nan one of them, huh?
You got waters?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Let me get one.
You want one cold?
Yeah, hot, it don't matter. Room temperature, it don't matter. It's gonna do it.
That's something, man. And I know I ain't went live that many times not to find this video. How y'all doing? Push that like button, man. Show me some love, man.
Let's see what. I ain't tripping on your haircut, man.
When you ballin', you don't get the fuck.
Man, ain't no nigga. I don't know.
Ballin', goddammit.
This one froze. Yeah, no. You know, baller. Baller.
It's funny as hell because I just posted this damn video this morning on my Facebook page. But when I went to my Facebook page from this phone, the video ain't on that motherfucker.
For real?
Yeah, that's some bullshit, ain't it?
Where the dominoes, man?
Yeah.
Man, hold on one second, man. You know I can't multitask and think. I'm trying to stay focused on what I was doing right before you walked in the door. I gotta stay focused on what I was doing. One thing, I ain't bullshit. Y'all bullshit. Y'all gonna let me finish what I was doing. I got too many people over here leaving me donations. Y'all niggas ain't paying me for my time.
Yeah.
We trying to.
Motherfucker ain't trying to. No, we ain't trying to.
Y'all lie. I'm sorry. Y'all lie.
Hello?
One game, where the table?
Hello?
Right outside.
What? Yeah.
What you want, beer?
You got it, dude?
Y'all niggas done walked up. Y'all know I ain't multitaskable.
Wow, man.
Push that like button. Fuck, man. I really was looking for this video, man. And I just posted this shit. Now I can't even fucking find it to save my life. You know what? I know how to find it. It should be right here. Somewhere in one of these. Yeah, it is. Right here. Then mofos did what? They did a lot of stupid shit.
Nah, that's my water, man.
Oh, I know.
That's when the driver makes a strange decision.
Hang on the west side, Dave. Now stand back there for me,
You
Dave.
ain't seen that?
Dave, stand back there at the back of the car for me there, cuz.
Despite the officer's direct order and against any semblance of good sense, the man hops into the car.
Stand back there at the back of the car for me there, cuz.
Strickland bolts back to his cruiser as the passenger stands frozen in utter disbelief. Although the officer is taken off guard, he quickly reels in the slack behind the fugitive.
He does just all right. Hey, get right there, 16 past me.
The suspect barely misses freeway traffic as he charges onto a busy highway. His trunk is flung open as he gasses the engine to breakneck speeds. But that's not all.
That car fits to blow up.
Back tire is torn to shit. The ruined car should be impossible to control.
Hey, driving over the wrong side of the road.
But somehow the man manages to maneuver the vehicle as it quickly turns into a traveling scrap heap. The officer stays close behind, praying that this guy will rise up and hit the brakes before he hits another driver. But Strickland senses it's not a question of whether this outlaw will crash. It's a question of when and where. Seconds later, the inevitable happens. And in the worst possible place. Luckily, no students are present when the Buick pinballs off a van and two trucks. After a failed attempt to escape on foot, this guy now faces a host of felony offenses. But the violations he committed today are only the tip of the iceberg.
Go ahead and step out for me, Stuart.
In addition to his missing tags,
You know why you got pulled over?
he had a suspended license,
Step out for me,
I did not have a suspended driver
11
license.
traffic citations, an extensive rap sheet of drug offenses,
I did not have an extensive rap sheet of drug
and a prior
offenses.
charge of carrying a concealed weapon. He knew from the start that he was about to lose his freedom again. But when this chase ended, he was lucky he didn't lose his life.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Time. We've been watching this story all weekend with growing bewilderment. Last Friday morning, as you know, around 2 a.m.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all like that? That's the video that projected me to famous. I became famous off that movie. Everybody in America seen me on Fox. They used to play me every weekend, 2-3 times a week. Niggas would call me, hey man, I just seen you on TV. I'm like, for real, nigga? I ain't getting paid for that shit.
I'm gonna hot tomorrow.
You got change, man?
You know, in the morning.
Got all them $100 bills and can't find no change.
What $100 bill?
You seen them
I got $100 bill.
You know what, you need change?
Yeah.
No, I need
I hate breaking them.
he got.
He don't. He gonna give me some ones and some pennies and some quarters. I don't want that shit.
Change that up.
I want some $20.
He got it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, so y'all can teach me how to play this shit.
One game. You got it for real? And you want me to go to the store? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I want to dine. I'm not spending no more. I have gas. I spent crack one of these earlier.
I don't even have change for $100.
No, you don't.
It's a Mexican. I got some $2. I got some $2 bills. Go across to the Mexican restaurant. They'll give you some. One of them girls will reach in their titties and give you some change. I do have change for 100, but I ain't finna give it to him. How you doing? Push that like button. I'm an asshole. A real asshole. They say assholes live forever. Hey, nigga, you got my pack of cigarettes. Hey, D. I told you go to the restaurant.
Go here, you go. Everybody.
You go. I think I'm lying. Say you go. He said, I know you got it. Nigga. Alright, how y'all doing? Alright. I just got completely distracted by some random people just came in and distracted me when I was cooking tacos and we was talking about Puff Daddy and all the other shit that was going on. Damn. I say complete distractions. Hey man, you don't quit chewing on my shit.
Hold on, man. You want to try? Hold on.
What's up, baby? Good.
Tell us a story. Okay. I really want to go back to what I was talking about. I was telling y'all a story about something that I had got myself involved into. What story do y'all want to hear right now? Because there's a lot of stories we can talk about. Y'all want to talk about how I was stuck on the side of the freeway for 2 weeks in my RV, smoking weed and eating. I had all the food I needed. I had all the weed I needed. I didn't catch hell until I ran out of cigars. Once I ran out of blunts, I was starting to panic. And I had been on the freeway for like 11 days then. How long you ever slept on the freeway before? Stuck in a car.
Like an hour?
Then I was stuck
Maybe
on
6 hours.
I was stuck on the 60 freeway for 11 days.
No, not 11 days.
In my
You sound
RV.
like Noah's Ark.
Right there in the middle of the wide track, right before Pomona, nigga. And I'm talking about 11 days just stuck on the freeway in my RV, nigga. Smoking weed, couldn't go nowhere, couldn't get out.
Let me work my grandson.
Grab the dominoes over there.
Where's the beer?
Right there.
The beer.
You want a beer?
When they be closing, we close. I mean, you know, that when all the shops close is when you see me done. I have to wait. Trust me. You see what time I get up and start doing tires. Don't talk to me no goddamn stuff that the beer. I could have got a tall can, $2.95.
Weedy taught me a trick the other day. He said, nigga, the first 2 beers you sell them for $3. If they come back again, say $4. They keep coming back. Every time they come back at that, it go up $1. The more they drink, the more they ain't gonna realize how much they spend. Look, we had money dying there. You can throw this out first.
Yeah.
On the bucket right there. You look right down the table. You need to start smoking cigarettes, you'll be all right. All right, we still cooking these tacos. Y'all good? Push that like button. All right, thank y'all for coming in. We only. What's up, man? Yeah, Trump flew over like this. I told you grab the dominoes, nigga. You said I fuck with you. That's what it is. Push that like button. Another day, another dollar. Yep, you gonna get out. He not sharing them tacos. Hell no, I'm finna eat those tacos. No. You see, I got some groceries from yesterday. I still gotta put up. I found some True Religion yesterday for $50. You ain't gonna believe it. All right, he gonna flip your ass. I told you. He like, hell no. I ain't never seen that nigga, big boy, move like that. Big boy, like, get away from me. Big boy trying to smell and see what you got. What you got going on? That's a girl? Oh, big boy finna hit that. Big boy finna hit that. He finna molest that. Big boy finna molest that. He smelling for that coochie. Big boy like, what is this? Oh yeah, you got some coochie down there. Oh yeah. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. Get a big boy. Big boy like, all right. Nah, big boy like, hey, listen, look. Big boy ain't playing no game. Big boy like, hey, I told you, bitch. Like, quit playing. Leave me alone. I'll fuck your ass. I'm giving you fair warning. You want to play. Now look at it, big boy. Look at it. He going for that pussy. Look, all right, bitch. Look, I told you. Look, I told you. Oh yeah, let me see what you really working with. That nigga. All right, bitch. You better quit playing. Big boy gonna snap on you. Oh, I know you ain't gonna let her do you like that. All right, girl. All right, see, I told you. That nigga finna mount up on that bitch. Oh, let me eat that pussy. See, okay, look at that. Okay. Big boy know how to get to it. See, that's an OG right there. He know how to get to it. Oh, shit. Big boy know how to get to it. She opened up. She was like, okay, go on and eat that pussy. She opens up. She was like, okay, you want to play? Big boy finna hit that puppy, nigga. That motherfucker finna have some German puppy. some German Frenchies on there. He finna hit that motherfucker. Keep playing, bitch. He going straight to the Gucci. He OG.
Name? What's her name?
Look at it. Look at it. He's like, oh, I know what you want. You ain't never had that pussy lick before, girl.
I better stop stepping on these shoes.
Well, he gonna get it. Look at it. He finna get it. That nigga said, come here, bitch. He finna get that. Look at it. Yeah, girl, you ain't never had that pussy before, huh? That nigga slick. All right, bitch, you better stop or you get it.
Y'all better get away from my shoes.
He gonna jump behind that motherfucker and mount up. Oh yeah, you like to play, huh? Teach you something. What you getting into, man? You just come home?
Yeah, I just got out.
I swear, nigga, I thought, I was like, nigga.
You know, what my home team don't hear from me. You don't hear from me like that.
But I thought you went to the city. I went to Vegas.
Yeah.
Dipped off on it.
Look at it. You gotta get it. Look at it.
He said to watch.
Yeah.
Watch, he gonna get it. He gonna slip. He gonna get it. He gonna get it. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you know you want it. You want it. I'm finna get it to you. You finna get molested at an early age. I'm finna show you something. Come here, girl. You just don't know what the fuck around. You done fuck around and got yourself into. That nigga finna hit your ass. All right, girl. You hear that motherfucker go, ow! It's gonna be too late.
Yeah, he ain't
You can't hit her yet.
He's
Yeah,
bad.
doing
He
that
just
practice.
smelling and
He
licking.
practice.
He's smelling. He gets samples. He ain't
The
no
baby. How old is she? 4 months?
They going heat, what, like 6 months?
You're 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
8 months, yeah, 8 months shit going heat. He pretty though.
Dogs, no matter what, they like kids and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to slay this one too, man. You hear me?
Huh?
I'm trying to slay this one too. But I'll take about 9,000.
I need a picture. I can put the word out.
This
I
nigga
got
freaky.
2 clients that buy higher end cars. I sell every type of car.
Yeah, I know.
Low end.
You try it, nigga.
Cars
You
for
finna-
sale for
Yeah.
He ain't giving damn. This nigga ain't giving no damn about no damn puppy. Trying to hit. That nigga trying to hit. That nigga trying to hit. He like, I told you, bitch, you playing with the right one.
Yeah, you get your freaky ass.
Your young ass playing with the right one, you gonna get it. Oh shit. Frenchie finna tear that damn German Shepherd puppy ass up. That nigga.
Could I see your lighter, motherfucker?
Yeah, nigga.
99 times.
That nigga finna tear that motherfucker ass up.
You playing him with on your seat.
Yep. Dominique.
Wow.
You playing nigga? You playing with a professional?
Yeah.